Hi, this is Jason with Cognitive Code. This is Lesson 2 of the SILVIA Studio 3 Quickstart tutorial series, Names and Tokens. In the prior lesson, we learned how to make a brain file and a boot behavior with the basic exuder. Now we'll go a little further, play with absorbers and some tokens. First, we'll want to set a couple of basic options so that our workflow is a little faster. Open the File menu. Make sure that the Run After Loading checkbox is checked so that anytime you load a SILVIA brain file, it automatically runs the boot behavior. Also go ahead and check the Open Last on Launch option so that the SILVIA brain file you last worked on will open automatically when SILVIA Studio opens. Then load the brain file that we were working on previously.
Hello world.
Once again, SILVIA will load and execute the boot behavior that we set up in Lesson 1. Go over to the Brain Controls panel, and towards the bottom you'll see a button that says State Monitor. Click on that to bring up all of SILVIA's current variables. Once SILVIA loads a brain file, the SILVIA core will track all of its variables during a session. These variables can be used by their token names in behaviors. Look at the variable day of week, for instance, which currently says Wednesday. Let's open the boot behavior and add another exuder to it that makes use of that day of week token. Click Add Exuder in the behavior editor and then set the text to Happy Day of Week, but use the token name with the $ and the underscores. Go ahead and save the brain file again. Hit Ctrl S or Apple S on a Mac. Since the boot behavior now has more than one exuder, there's a chance SILVIA may say one or the other upon loading. Let's reload the brain file a few times and test that.
Hello world. Hello world. Happy Wednesday. Hello world. Happy Wednesday.
That's a basic example of using a token in an exuder. Now let's go make a new behavior. Just to keep things organized, let's set a different subgroup for this behavior. It may come up as undefined. Select that text and set it to tutorial. Also set the behavior name. It may come up as boot1 since the last behavior you created was called boot. Change it to greet. Now you'll see in the behavior hierarchy that you have two behaviors. They're all under the default group, but one of them is under the tutorial subgroup. That would be greet. Click on the listing for greet in the behavior hierarchy to open the behavior editor. Then click on View and Edit Absorbers. We're going to add some input text we want SILVIA to expect. Click the Add Absorber button in the behavior editor to add a new absorber to this behavior. Set the absorber text for this new absorber to Hello, I'm asterisk. The asterisk stands for text that you may not be able to predict beforehand. If somebody says hello, I'm, and then anything after that, the asterisk will catch it and throw it in the wildcard variables in the state monitor. Now let's add an exuder to this behavior to go with that hello, I'm asterisk phrase so that we can try to capture some information from it. Behaviors cannot be triggered if they have no exuders. Click Add Exuder and then set the new exuder's text to hello $_wild, comma, I'm $_a. The token $_wild will end up pairing with the asterisk we placed in the absorber. The token $_a is the AI's current name, which is SILVIA right now. Now introduce yourself to SILVIA with a chat message. Send a message that says, hello, I'm, and put your name there. Watch it come back.
Hello Jason. I'm SILVIA.
Now let's add another new behavior and take it a little further. Add a new behavior from the behavior hierarchy by clicking New, and then set the name of this new behavior to Name. Click on the behavior listing for Name, then click Add Absorber to add an absorber to the name behavior. Set the text of this absorber to $_a, what's my name? SILVIA is flexible about punctuation, so you don't have to add the question mark. It'll be detected all the same. Now click Add Exuder, and the view will switch over to viewing the exuder outputs. Set the new exuder's text to, it says here that your name is $_u. That would be the username. Now send a chat message to SILVIA asking, SILVIA, what's my name?
It says here that your name is user.
SILVIA replies, but you'll notice that the default username is still user. Check the state monitor and look at the variables. Wildcard variables reset every time SILVIA receives a new input, in case there's new flexible input that you need to work with. Other variables can be set by script and will persist long-term over the session. Test it by sending another message introducing yourself to SILVIA, and watch the wildcard populate with your name.
Hello Jason. I'm SILVIA.
Go ahead and save the brain file again. In the next lesson, we'll learn how to actually use scripts to set those other variables and to set your own variables.